Alright everyone, today I'm going to show you how to remove the front bumper on a B9 A4 Allroad. This is for the 2017 to 2019 model years for North America, 2016 to 2019 for rest of the world. For tools, just need some basic stuff. Trim remover tool is going to be helpful. These push pin remover tools, both the pry and this guy will be useful. If you don't have those, a flathead screwdriver and maybe some pliers or something. And then T25 and T30, and you will want a pretty long extension or double up on extensions for the T25, as there are two screws pretty deep inside the bumper. All right, first step is to remove the hood release lever, and if you come in here, there's a piece in the very top that you push in, and then you just pull up. You can see right here, you push this in, it pops right off. Just be careful not to pull up without pushing that in, or else it will break, as it is just a piece of plastic. Next up, you're going to want to pop up this front piece like that, lift it over the hood release, and then pull it forward. It slots into your air dam at the top there, so pretty simple. And then this exposes the 4 T30 screws at the top. Now, both wheel wells will have the same setup. I just turn my wheel to one side to gain better access. There's going to be 1, 2, 3 T25 screws, and then you're going to pull this back, and then up in here there will be one of those plastic push clips, and then there'll be 2 additional T25s pretty deep. There's one that is just under the headlight, and then another one a little bit further down, which I'll show you when I get there. Alright, so I actually had to take the 2 T25 screws out here as well, and then when I pull this back, you can kind of see all the way back there, see that black screw? That is a T30, and I believe that needs to come out in order to pull my bumper off on this side that is right below the headlight.
For those without adaptive cruise control, I believe that there is a screw on the lower portion of the bumper that you need to remove. This is accessed by inserting your extension between these 2 hard lines. Since I have the ACC sensors there aren't any screws in this area that need to be removed on my car.
Alright, looking underneath the vehicle, there are going to be 7 screws. There's going to be one here, then one here, one in the middle, and then the same thing on the other side. Now, annoyingly, the 2 smaller outside screws are T25s, and then the other ones are all T30. So just like the screws for the grill. Okay, one thing to note when removing the bumper is that if you have parking sensors, adaptive cruise, and or the 360 camera, there are a bunch of plugs you have to unplug first. So this plug right here, that goes to the adaptive cruise. This right here is for parking sensors. If you look on the bumper, right here, that's for the parking sensors. And then down underneath right here, that goes to the adaptive cruise module. Then over here in the center, I have my front camera that plugs in right where the hood latch is. There's a plug here that you just pop off from this little clip, then unplug. Don't be me and take the bumper off before unplugging everything. You'll have a really hard time trying not to drop the bumper and unplug everything. And there we have it. Front bumper is off. It will be a little bit different if you don't have all of the sensors that I do. I believe there is 2 additional screws if you don't have adaptive cruise, but other than that, it should be mostly the same. It's pretty intuitive once you take a look at where everything's mounted. I did have to use quite a bit of force actually to get both sides, both corners off of the brackets. When I first pulled it off, I thought I broke everything since it made quite a bunch of pops and cracks, but everything looks to be intact. Please do be careful though, especially if yours has been seeing a lot of extreme temperatures. This plastic will get brittle and can break. And then to put everything back, you do everything in reverse order and it should be good to go. And if you have any the push pin remover tools,